Well, hello. Welcome. I feel like I already did this today, but I guess I had to come back and do it again. Cherry, how are you? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Eric, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're here to do this again. Why? Because we enjoy tarot. We enjoy hanging out and we enjoy tarot. That's why we keep coming back and doing the damn thing, because we enjoy what we are doing. Right, folks? Right? Right. Doing good. Good to see you. Had a busy day last week. Last week was a jumbled mess. Last week was a jumbled mess. My even my internet was down. They were working on the internet in my area, and so I wasn't able to stream. So I was like, appreciate it, thank you, but they got it working, so it's like at least we got it now. But yeah, last week was just a little bit of a hiccup, but I got it now. I got to figure it out. I woke up and just had a moment. I was like, get it together. And so that's what I'm doing now, getting it together. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm having a moment. Get it together, folks. That's good. That's good. I'm good. Good. I was running around this afternoon. I had a moment to relax, which is good. Had a moment to relax. But I had to take my dog for a walk, and so I was hoping that I was going to get back in time to stream. So that worked out. So yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. How are you, Cherry? How are you? How is everybody? I got my coffee, so of course I'm fine. Should drink hot chocolate, but it's mushroom coffee. New thing that I'm having. Has less caffeine. And it's delicious. So yeah, so that's what I have right now. Nice. How are your parents doing? Yes. I know, it's exciting. So I don't know if it's going to be busy or not. I haven't done a 4:30 show in a long time. Did the best that I could. I put the post out there so people knew that I would be around. But it all depends on how many people saw that post. So we might be sitting here for a little bit, Cherry. We might be sitting here for a little bit. But I think I got everything set up. I think I did. It's 5:30 for you. Hey, how about that? Our difference. Look at you. Our difference. Yeah, usually by this time I just have my feet up going, okay, so what's the plan for tomorrow? And then I just go from there. You're welcome. Cherry, thank you so much for modding for me. You do such a wonderful job. During member shows, you get bonus questions. So you get double, you get 2 extra questions alive. On days that you mod for me, then you get bonus questions. Because I really appreciate it. You do a wonderful job. And that's the way that I can give back to you. You exchange energy with me. I want to give something back to you. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. You did great. You did great. I show up and you already have stuff up there. That's really good. You do a great job. I'm happy with it. It makes me happy. Makes me happy. So I got the live stream up for Sunday. So it will be a combination show of free and donation. So who knows what that's going to do? Who knows what chaos that's going to do? But we'll find out. And we just got supported. Eric, thank you very much for that support. For three questions. How about that? Eric, thank you. I don't know why you don't show up in regular chat. There you are. I see you in regular chat. Yes. Okay, good. I see you. I'm like, why couldn't I see you before? But now I can see you. It looked like I was just randomly talking to myself and calling somebody Eric. But now I can see you. That's really good. So that's really, really good. All right, so we got 3 questions on board. Okay, now I got everything aligned. That was bugging me. All right, purple. Take a sip of my coffee and I'll be ready. Let's see here. Is it a good idea to nudge my friend to talk to about how damaging relationship, or she resent me for pushing the topic? Ooh, good question. Sometimes we have to know when we should say something, and other times where we should know we should just back up just a bit. But should you say something? Huh? All right, let's spare this for Eric. Is it a good idea for them to nudge your friend about her damaging relationship, or will she resent Eric for pretty much you're trying to help? I feel like your energy is pure. I don't feel like you're trying to cause any drama. I feel like that you actually care. You don't want to see them in this toxic environment. It's like that's what I'm getting. So will they resent Eric for trying to help? So interesting enough, the first thing we get is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So that's an automatic no. But let's see why they won't resent you, okay? Because we got the Hierophant here. They know you are speaking truth. So it's the way you go about it. It's the way that you word it. You understand that they're going through a challenging time with the 10 of Wands. But you're telling them, hey, you can break free and have this happy moment that you deserve. I'm here as your friend. I care about you, love you, care about you. I feel like you deserve better, right? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They already know that they're having a hard time. So this is like positive affirmations is really how you need to approach this, and approach it very delicately. Because I feel like it could go sideways. Like if you just said, hey, well, you're in a bad relationship, you need to get out of it. You need to handle it delicately, because they're already down and out. Queen of Pentacles, They've lost the investment of time that they put into this. And that's what the unfortunate thing is. And there's another part of it too, is that what I'm hearing is that they don't know exactly how to get out. So how do we break the pattern of toxicity that we've been in some time? Okay, judgment in the reverse. They don't necessarily feel like you're judging them, but it could be a situation where they could feel like that you're being judgmental. They don't feel like it's intentional, but there are some things that you're going to say they don't want to hear, but it's necessary. But make sure that it comes from a place of, I was just getting ready to say it, coming from a place of love. Knight of Cups, okay? So very important. That is for a loving place, not a judgmental place, that they can break free. You want to be there to give them their power back, their happiness back, right? The sun, that there is this place of peace and harmony of where things are supposed to be. They don't have to be stuck with the traitor, right? The liar, the cheater, the deceptor. She can break free. She needs to move away from that. So I feel like that they're not going to resent you. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Five of Pentacles. You do have the Moon in reverse. And you do have the Five of Swords. I feel like, if anything in this situation, they're going to feel like you were fighting for them. They're going to probably have something to say, but like, well, you know what? I know you're right, but how do I get out of this? How do I get out? And that's where you as a friend have to be there. Thank you very much for that super chat. That you have to be there to help them navigate out of this situation. Because I'm going to tell you, once they get out of the situation, they are really going to need you, my dear. They're really going to need you. They really will. So be a good friend. Really be there for them to help be their guiding light to get out of this bad situation. So that's what I have for you on your first question. All right. Brian, thank you very much for that super chat. We'll be right with you. Eric has 2 more questions, and then we'll take you. Thank you for that super chat. I definitely appreciate you. Question 2. What is the advice regarding collaborating with my friend for fun and business? How does my friend feel about that? All right. Let's find out here. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice for Eric regarding collaborating with their friend for fun and business? How does their friend feel about that? Okay. Interesting. First card out, we got the 8 of Cups. Make sure that you're doing more business than just playing around. Okay, we have 8s. So they could see where this could be positive, can be negative. Don't want to get in the way of what success. 6 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I feel like that if y'all did this the right way, this could be a good thing. Right? 3 of Swords. I feel like overall that they feel good about this. I feel like that a part of them that they kind of know that they can tend to not take things seriously when they're like doing things with friends, and like that's the part where y'all gonna have to work out. But we got the 9 of Cups. I feel like that in the 6 of Cups, I feel like emotionally this can work. I feel like that you both would be successful. And you got another 6. 666 coming across the board in not a negative way. I feel like you guys will be moving into a positive direction. This is a good collaboration. 3 of Cups here. So I feel like that they feel good about it. I feel like that there are times that they're kind of like, not sure. But ultimately, 2 of Pentacles, you guys like to joke around, play around, but I feel like that you guys will be successful. You do have the 5 of Wands, King of Cups, and you do have the Moon in reverse. I feel like ultimately this is a good collaboration and this will be fine. Ultimately here. Very good energies. With this 2 of Pentacles, jokester, prankster, like to have a good time. Energy. So very good. She doesn't seem receptive, but I know it would be great to work together. I feel like that it coming together, that it would be good. Let's give them time to think about it. I feel like that's what that Eight of Swords is about. Question 3. All right, what is something that I need to hear that will help me with my relationship with my best friend? All right. For Eric, what advice do they need to hear that can help with their relationship with their friend? What do they need to hear? What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? Okay, so you're coming out here with the Page of Wands. Be your creative, happy self. Yeah, King of Cups. Show your mature emotions. Know who you are and what you want to project forward. Six of Cups. It's like understanding how far you all have come and that it's worth fighting for. It's worth fighting for. Ooh, what did it in this one? Devil in reverse. So we're breaking out of patterns of toxicity. We got the Two of Wands here. Shifting out of this pattern of toxicity to have a moment of peace and harmony. Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. It's like everything has happened for a reason. Learn the lesson from the situation and be able to move on, move forward without anybody having a guilt trip over the other. As I say, to move on, move forward, the Chariot comes out. Both of you have to be willing to move forward, make peace with this. As you do, then this will work out. This will be a good thing. Another one, King of Wands. It's like you have 3 kings here. King of Cups, King of Swords, and the King of Wands. You all both know ultimately what you need to do to get this back together. I feel like that you show you're up in a high authority. I feel like they show up with a high authority. I feel like that if there's something they don't like to hear with this King of Swords, that they'll use that sword really quick and push you away. I would say that you all need to play to your strengths instead of just kind of pushing each other away. Because someone here wants to be in control. Someone's this King of Wands and is trying to control the situation because we have strength right here as well as the Eight of Wands. So someone wants to be heard more than the other. You have to find a way to effectively communicate so you both can understand where you guys want to be and where you want to go. All right. And as you do that, then we can start to see the repair here. I'm not seeing anything negative here besides who needs to be the powerhouse. Who needs to be the King of Swords, King of Wands that has to control everything. And I feel like this is more of coming from the fire. So I feel like it's coming from the King of Wands. It's the one who needs to control everything is where the problem is. It can't control the whole situation. There's multiple parts. So yeah, Devil in reverse, good juju. Like if this was like, I'd be like, well, we got a situation, but I feel like y'all can find balance. I feel like that's the only issue is that there is a power play for control, but I feel like ultimately that y'all can get this to work. Thank you very much for that donation. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for showing up today, showing support. I appreciate you all. Queen Libra, thank you very much for your donation. You'll be after Brian. And Eric, thank you so much for your questions. I appreciate your support to the channel. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, you're here. And Brian, do you prefer your question to be on the screen or off the screen? Let me know, because I'm asking before I post people's questions on the screen. Not everybody wants that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and check out what you have going on. Let's see. All right. All right. How are Mike and Cassie doing now that they've pushed away me and my dad? Oh, man. And we're not around them right now. That's unfortunate. Okay, Spirit, what is going on with Brian with this situation? How are Mike and Cassie doing now that they pushed away Brian and Brian's father? They're not around him right now. How are they doing? This is a whole bunch of mess. We got the tower. Mistakes have been made. Pushing people away. King of Pentacles. Not good. Somebody was in their place of ego that they needed to be heard. We got the 9 of Cups here. It's like it's not good. I feel like that they're arguing with each other more than anything else. I feel like that they thought that they would be in a better place if they pushed you all away. There's a little thing called karma. 9 of Wands here. I feel like that the boundaries, the barriers that they have put around the situation is coming around to slap them right back. Yeah, Queen of Wands. I feel like Mike is getting a bad reality check. I think they didn't know Cassie as well as they thought. I feel like that, yep. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that you all were misjudged. I feel like that you guys were treated as you guys were the problem. And so, minus you guys out, they think everything's going to be fine. But there's a problem with her. There's a problem with her. Mike is getting a bad reality check right now. Bad reality check. Ace of Cups in reverse. They're not doing good. I feel like that there's a part of them, not sleeping. They're anxious. Frustrated. Somebody's frustrated about this situation here. I feel like eventually here. Thank you very much for that, Super. We have the world here. I feel like eventually they're going to make peace. Because I feel like that everything that's going on right now, that they're eating their words. They're going to hope that you guys allow them back. Allow them back is what I'm getting there. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have the High Priestess here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is going to spin back around. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like eventually they're going to want to make peace because what is happening right now, everything is coming apart. I feel like you and your dad didn't do anything wrong. I feel like you guys were misjudged. You were pushed away. And they're getting a bad reality check when you push away good people at the end of the day. All right, that's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that helped give you some guiding light there, my dear. All right. Next up, we have Queen Libra. You're welcome. You're welcome, Brian. And just know that you are a very special individual. Your dad has a beautiful energy. All right. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So just know that, okay? And thank you for being here today. Okay, so let's see here what we got here. So I want to make sure that we're at the right place. So next up, we should have Queen Libra that donated on Ko-Fi. And we just had another donation fly in. Thank you very much, Rama. I appreciate that. So right now, I can get this to type out right. Trying to see. So that's where we're at. And I'm going to go ahead and view details to see if a question was left. right. And while we're waiting on Queen Libra, they had one question. While we're waiting on that, let's see here. Thank you. Thank you for sending for 2 questions. I appreciate you, my dear. Thank you very much. All right, so while we're waiting for Queen Libra, let's do this one here. Does Donnell regret moving to South Carolina without you? Okay, you're here. All right, my dear. Are you okay with having your question on the screen or off the screen? I want to ask before I post your question on the screen. On, you got it. You got it. Let's see what's going on. Let's check this out. All right. Spirit, does Donnell regret moving to South Carolina without them? Do they regret this? My dear, we'll find. We're about to find out. And 2 more shuffles. We're about to find out if they regretted moving to South Carolina without you. Let's find out. Donnell, do you regret moving to South Carolina? Ooh, and we get regret. 3 of Swords. Yes. Hello. Yes. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. They wish they would have waited. King of Wands in reverse to the Queen of Swords in reverse. They're not happy. I feel like they kind of jumped the gun here. I feel like that, yeah, Ace of Swords. I feel like better communication could have came into the situation. I feel like that it should have. I feel like that you should have been given the opportunity to go if you could. I feel like that they should have waited. I feel like that you have a particular situation that you couldn't go. And we got the Moon here. Because something kept it stagnant. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Like, this is just a mess. I feel like the move wasn't good. They're not sleeping at night. Nine of Swords here. Yeah, this is just a mess. There's your backfire. 8 of Wands. Like, this is not what they thought it was going to be. I have a feeling that they're going to try to move back. 5 of Pentacles, the Sun. I feel like that they rushed this decision. I feel like they rushed it. I feel like that they thought they were going after a good opportunity and it wasn't what they thought it was going to be. And by doing so, it's collapsing. It's collapsing. If they stay there, I'll be surprised. If they stay there, I'll be surprised. Because everything is really coming apart at this time. Everything's really coming apart at this time. Yes, we got into an argument before he left, and he left out of spite. Yeah, and that's coming. You do things out of anger, it will backfire. You think that you're doing the right thing, and no, you shouldn't make a decision like that. Thank you for your donation, my dear. I do appreciate the support. I hope that helped. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Okay, and we're still looking for Queen Libra. You're welcome. You're welcome. But while we're waiting, we're going to take a round. Okay. I just got boom, 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 boom. It is now 5 o'clock. And Ram, do you want your question on the screen or off the screen? see what's going on. Okay. On. All right. Okay, perfect. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what your question, what's going on with this here. Boom, we got it going. Okay, exactly what zodiac is the guy that I'm supposed to meet after I get my life together after about 12 months from now? Okay, so looking to the year. What is this guy's ethnicity? How does he look like? I want to know more info on who he is. All right, so all right, we'll check through tarot, but I'm also going to channel to see if I can get what they look like, perhaps what they do. Okay. I just heard Aquarius, but we'll see. We'll see if that comes out. I just heard Aquarius. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Angel for being here with me and with Ram. Help me to identify the zodiac sign of their next partner in the next 12 months. Who are they supposed to meet that's going to be of a good energy, that is going to lead them to the road that is going to make them happy? What is the most likely zodiac sign could we be working with? Let's look at that first. What zodiac signs could we be looking at? Okay. What is the most likely? Interesting. So are we laying true with this here? They've been through a lot. My goodness, they've been through a lot. Okay, so the card that came out first, what is the most likely zodiac sign, is going to be a water sign. Either Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I have a feeling it's going to be Pisces because the card that we got out was a Page of Cups, and we see the little fish there. And we have the youngest of the zodiac of the water signs. I feel like that they're going to be a Piscean. They're going to be here to give that commitment that you're looking for. I feel like that this is going to be your life partner that will lead to marriage. You do have the Page of Pentacles here to the Two of Wands. That your journeys are on their way to meet each other. Okay, Ace of Swords. So the universe is already aligning this. So it's like as you continue to work on yourself, work through your pain, right? Because they want to highlight this. 10 of Swords. They've been through a lot of pain. You've been through a lot of pain. You both are on this journey to work on yourselves to help to heal yourselves separately. And as you do that, you guys start realigning and you start coming together. Okay. So we have the 9 of Swords here. So you are both in a healed place and can open yourself up for this new possibility. We have the 9 of Pentacles here with the 8 of Swords. So your next person is a Piscean. They give with their whole heart. They do care. You got the 4 of Pentacles here and the 10 of Wands. You will be their wish fulfillment, their place of happiness. They will cherish you always. Now, let's do a direct channel here and see if I can locate them. See if we see anything in general. All right, so for Ram, Spirit, for Ram, allow me to see the individual that they're supposed to meet 12 months from now. Once they have healed themselves and they're ready to have someone new come into their life. Who would this be? What do they look like? What are their initials? What do they do? Show me any chapters that are supposed to be here that I am meant to see at this time. Interesting. What I heard just now is not your typical type. I don't know if this is someone that you would normally go for, but they are 6 feet tall. They are Caucasian. They do have blonde hair, green eyes, beautiful smile, nice athletic build to their body. They do like to work out. That's a very important part of their life. And it is really important to their life too because they're also a personal trainer. They live and breathe health and exercise. That's really important to them. Religion is Christian. That's really important for them as well. They go to church every other Sunday. The initials MS are important. Either the M is their first name and the S is their last name, or it is in reverse and it's S and M. They are confirmed Pisces with an Aquarius moon. That's why I heard that earlier. They do like entertainment. Music is important to them. They are social. They're a funny individual. They are quite funny. So, notate that. Be able to play this back. Hold on to that. It's very important for you, Ram, for you to work on yourself on your healing journey, because it's like if not, then you guys are going to miss each other. Queen Libra, now I can see you. I tried commenting on Queen Libra. Nice to see you. We got you. We can see you. We'll grab you next, all right? We'll grab you next. Marilyn, thank you very much for that super. You're so welcome, Ram. You're so welcome. All right, Ram, I am going to grab Queen Libra's question because they donated before and we were trying to locate. Having some issues there, but we got it. Queen Libra, do you want your question on the screen or off the screen? Let me know. Just so I know, so I don't post something that you didn't want me to post. Just let me know. Glad to have you here. Off. You got it. All right, for Queen Libra, I'm going to report my coworker Kenny for gossip about me and other things. Will they remove him from his job? Oh, Kenny, you screwed up. All right, for Queen Libra, coworker Kenny. All right. Queen Libra is about to report you, Kenny, for the gossip about them and other things. Spirit, will they get removed from their job? Will Kenny get removed from their job for their behavior? Ooh, coming out here with the Hangman. With the Four of Pentacles. They're going to be holding on to this. Yes. Yes. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups. They will get removed from their job. Yeah. Queen of Cups here in reverse, and we got the Chariot, them moving on, moving forward. What I heard too as I was shuffling is like, I just heard that you are disgusting. I feel like that their behavior has been very disgusting. Not that you're disgusting, their behavior has been. Yeah, Three of Swords. It's like payback. I feel like that what they have been saying to you is very inappropriate. What they have been doing is very inappropriate. I'm just hearing it's more than just gossip. Yeah, they're going to lose everything. Eight of Cups here, Nine of Cups in reverse, as well as Strength. Spirit is saying for you to stand in your power. We do have a dismissal here. Three of Pentacles here. This has to do with coworkers. And here you are, Libra, Queen of Swords, putting down that sword, not having a problem, and watching them kind of struggle out the door. Yes, so is you reporting them going to do something? Yes. Is their behavior not good? Yes. So Spirit sees it. You'll get your judgment day. So definitely put that sword down on this 10 of Wands. Absolutely. They won't remove you. You won't. I would be concerned about that if this was like this. If that was facing this way to the Three of Pentacles, I would be concerned. But you're standing strong like this. Stand in your power. Fight for yourself, my dear. You have every right to. All right. Thank you so much for your donation and your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody that has turned out this evening. I definitely appreciate y'all. All right. You're so welcome, Ram. All right. So next up, we have Marilyn, because I did do a channel with a question for Ram. All right. Sounds good, Cherry. Thank you for letting me know. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Marilyn. Marilyn, do you want your question on or off the screen? On. You got it. All right. For Marilyn, what did my Aunt Elle think, feel about our conversation? All right, Marilyn, what did their Aunt Elle think and feel about our conversation? I feel like it was emotional. I feel like either they were emotional, you're emotional, or both of you were emotional. All right, let's see what's going on. What did their Aunt Elle think and feel about their conversation? I'm telling you, emotional is what I heard, and that's what we get. Three of Swords. Heartbroken. But they kind of feel like they were hearing like the real truth. I feel like that on your side as well, that you're kind of like, do I have to have this discussion, right? But we have strength. I feel like that ultimately that this was a decent conversation. Truths were told. Seven of Swords. Even though some things may be hard to hear or anything like that, I feel like that the conversation was truthful. We do have the Six of Cups, so it's just like discussing the things that have happened in the past. Scorpio energy, death in reverse. So it's like things that have happened in the past that are going to continue to repeat itself here. We do have the Nine of Wands. I feel like your aunt was a little bit guarded. I don't feel like that they completely let their guard down for this conversation. But they could see what you were saying, though. Two of Swords. Like, they didn't just shut that down. Seven of Cups. It's just like they feel like emotionally it's unfortunate the things that you're dealing with. Yes. They want to see you happy. Happiness is important here with the Sun. They want to see you happy. Ace of Cups. I feel like that they care about you, but they understand that there's a toxicity in your life that is just holding on deeply to you. Hello. That is just holding on deeply. And they don't know exactly how to help with that devil energy. So yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Four of Pentacles. You do have the Ace of Swords, and you do have the Lovers in the upright position. I do feel like they care. I feel like that you guys will have further conversations. I do feel like it was a productive conversation today, whether it, with it being emotional or feeling emotional within. But at least truths were told that needed to happen. But here with death in reverse, I feel like that there's still some stagnant energy. We're not truly getting past what we truly need at this time, but they do care at the end of the day. There is a lot of emotion here and care. I feel like at the end of the day that they want to see you happy and they want to see this double energy come off of you. And you do, Marilyn. You do deserve to be happy. And you have to know that you're wonderful. You're wonderful. And you do have so much to be grateful for, happy for. And where you feel dismissed, you shouldn't feel that way. You're stronger than you realize. And that is what Spirit is passing down. You're stronger than you realize. And you need to harness that strength and be able to move on, make the changes that you need to make, and break of the toxicity. Realize it for what it is and have it lift off of you, my dear. All right. You have a beautiful soul. Dear Marilyn, all right. Thank you so much for your super and your support to the channel. It's always appreciated, my dear. Thank you so much. And thank you for being a Lions Pride member. I'm looking forward to doing that show this week. We will be doing that on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time and on Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So members, make sure that you attend the shows. And hello there. Welcome in. It's like, come hang out with me. Come hang out during the member shows. Come hang out. And if you're not a member yet, you should be. You're new, well, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Elisha? Any messages? I normally don't do free questions. But I'll give you an angel message. I'll give you an angel message. The free show that I'm doing is going to be this Sunday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, okay? But the angels want to give you a message, so we'll get a message for you. Alicia, what do they need to hear at this time? This is for you. Okay, it came out really quick. I feel like this is important. You got go forth. Go forth. Okay? Stick with your decisions. The choice you made is the one that you needed to stick with. Your angels guard against facilitating any further. Wavering just delays the fulfillment of the bigger picture. Lie in meditation now with your hands on your solar plexus, so just above the navel, and repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I am confident. I am confident. I am confident. That's what I have for you, my dear. Be confident. Be confident in everything that you do. And you have a very interesting aura. Your aura is actually purple and orange. So you are really a powerhouse. I feel like that you are an empath as well. So you really can take on other people's emotions, feelings, and sometimes have a hard time shaking that off. With the oranges, it's like you're this radiant, vibrant energy. Somebody that other people want to be around. But be careful of those that want to take too much of your emotion. Watch out for that type of energy and vibration. That's what I have for you, my dear. I hope that was beneficial in some way. We are doing great tonight, everybody. Thank you, everybody that has donated. Thank you for all the reactions. I appreciate all of that. Auras are cool. Yes, they are. Auras are amazing. Auras just help for you to know who you are. You're welcome, my darling. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Just to get you to understand yourself better. Also, your auras can change. Especially if you have a lot of toxicity around, there'll be a darkness around your auras. So it almost look like a shadow over the other auras that you have of what is supposed to be radiant and vibrant and be there. So it's like when I see people's auras and they have like a shadow, it's like a black. It is like black shadow to a brownish color. When it's something like that, there's something that is trying to pull away from someone's current aura. So it's like that's how you know that either A, that you're in the dark night of the soul, you could be needing to go on a shadow journey, or because you're in the dark night of the soul, that you need to go on a shadow journey to get that kind of negativity off of you. You also have the other option, the fact that you can see the toxicity and negativity that you have been around, that you need to remove yourself from that, and then do either an egg cleanse or drink moon water, something to that effect, to try to get those energies off of you. Um, so yeah, so that's how auras help. Auras help me to be able to understand other people as well. So it's like I can see other people's auras. So let's say that I'm walking down the street and I see someone that has this pretty much an all black aura. So I just call that the void. And so I will just turn around and walk in the other direction. Like I won't continue to approach that person. Even if I have to walk down the same street that I was walking on, I'll walk back to find a different path. I won't walk past that person. So Eric, for yours is green and yellow. So you have a very vibrant, and it's like an emerald green that you have. And so it's just like it's very radiant, very beautiful. You're a person that wants to help other people. You're really compassionate and caring. When you do care about people, you really truly do. You wear your heart on your sleeve. I do feel like you can be a little introverted, but when you are extroverted, it's really towards friends and people that you care about is where you feel like you can be your true self. You being your true self is the most important thing to you. You're not a person that is fake. You're not a person that hides. You do like your privacy, but you're not hiding from other people. You don't have a lot of fear. The only thing that makes you anxious is knowing that you can't help everybody you want to help. So that brings like a sense of anxiety because there's change you want to make and you can't always do that. And that is where you have a power struggle sometimes. That's what I see for you, my dear. But I feel like your energy is very radiant. Yeah. You may want to add aura reads. Maybe I should. Yeah, you may want to add that. Well, then, yes, I will work on that. I will work on that. We'll have that. Because I can also see if someone's aura is changing. So it's just like, as I see yours right now, if I'm seeing that it is changing and it's shifting to another color, why is it shifting to the next one? And is it a good shift? So, yes. It is. It is. It's like, you're just seeing where you're anxious, if you're anxious, if you're depressed, if you're overeating, undereating, if you're, you know, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're holding on to more anger, if you're having more negative days than positive days. Do you feel stuck where you are? How do you get out of that state of feeling stuck? Sometimes you have to make a change, right? So, yeah, I'll work on that. I'll have to figure out what I would charge to do an aura read. But that's a good idea, Eric. That's a good idea. And we're going to go ahead and get ready to close up in 30 minutes. So last call for donations. Will be on for another 30 minutes or so, roughly until 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. But thank you, everybody that showed up today. Eric, thank you for coming back. I definitely appreciate you and your support to the channel, and just allowing me to read for you and everything. So thank you so much. Thank you for the donations that have come in today, the support today. Wow, I just appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you. I'd like to do aura readings on friends and family. Definitely interested in knowing about my person's aura. Internet is slow. It's okay. You're fine. Since we're starting out with it, I'll do a $5 aura read on your person's aura if you would like to. And I'll channel into that energy as well. I'm going to hold on to this if you're interested. Thank you for that super. Thank you, soul. Appreciate you. Soul, thank you very much for that super chat. Okay. So we have Eric first. Hope they pick up. It's a neat option for readings. Absolutely. All right, Eric. So let's check it out. Let's check out your person's aura. Let's take a sneak peek here. I'm just going to channel into your energy, if that's okay with you, and just kind of offshoot towards them. All right, Eric. All right. Okay. So right now I'm seeing pink, orange, blue, but I'm also starting to see that shadow. So there is like The black is starting to move towards their positive auras. I feel like at times that they can find themselves either in a more angry place and or a more depressed place at times, and I feel like that's just because the shadow is moving towards their current auras. They do have a vibrant energy, very beautiful, but they have a hard time making decisions. I feel like that they're a people pleaser at the end of the day, and I feel like that they feel like that life can be unfair. When they see that there isn't true justice in life, that is when they start to kind of deepen into this dark place where they just don't see that life is very fair. I feel like they're very loving, compassionate. They are understanding on some things, on most things, but at times that if they're not heard or understood, they tend to turn their back. They feel like that other people should just know what they are talking about and have that be respected. They don't like to have a lot of things pushed onto them or forced to have decisions made. Don't like that. They have a lot of love. They have a lot of love to give and they do care. But sometimes they just fall deep in this dark place, and sometimes it takes some time to get out of it, get out of this slump. The sooner they realize that life is forever going to change and that there's only so much they can do, the happier they will be. That's what I have, Eric. I hope that was beneficial. But yeah, it's very radiant energy, but I can see where they have some of that buildup coming in. All right, for Soulful, thank you so much for your super. I definitely appreciate that. Should I move home or stay renting the cabin? All right. For Soulful. And Soulful, do you want your question on the screen or off the screen? You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me do the first aura reading. 3, technically. But thank you for donating for that opportunity, Eric. And I will work on that and have that option up for people that are interested. On would be good. You got it. All right. For Soulful. Should they move home or stay renting the cabin? Should they go home or stay renting the cabin? Wow, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. So, right when I was shuffling, like there was a heaviness on my chest. I feel like home is a place of a lot of pressure, a lot of uncertainty, a place that you don't really feel like it's home. There's a part of you that wants to run away. There's something there. I'm getting a lot of pressure. So should they return home or should they keep renting the cabin? Is it time? Let's find out. Yeah, there's some type of conflict going on. 5 of Swords, heaviness on the chest with the green on the heart. There is heaviness there. I feel like that there are times that you just want to have peace. 5 of Wands, there is conflict here. I feel like that you want to go back, but where you are right now, that you find more peace in being at home. All right, you do have the Hierophant. Spirit is saying that eventually that you're going to have to go back, but here we are with the Devil. It is a toxic place, and it's like, and you just want to be free. You just kind of want to be out there. You want to be out there. You want to have peace. You don't want to have chaos and things coming into your life that don't necessarily have to do with you, but you keep getting sucked into this place. You keep getting sucked into this place that isn't your problem. So as of right now, I feel like Spirit is going to tell you to keep renting the cabin. You got the 4 of Wands here. It's time. It's time for you to do what you need to for yourself. You do have the High Priestess, so I do feel like that you should continue to rent the cabin for right now. Six of Wands. So it's just like I would give it just a little bit more time before you go back after what you need to with the Nine of Swords here and the Sun. Until you know that you can come back to a happy environment and or an environment where you can have peace, stay where you are for right now. You do have the Fool. You have the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the King of Swords. When you feel like you're at a place where you can use this sword against the chaos that is at your home right now, then make that shift. But right now, stay relaxed, stay calm, stay happy where you are right now, and return when you feel like you're ready. This toxicity, as well as what Spirit is telling me, that this could also be a toxicity that you see within yourself that you are also keeping from other people potentially as well. So understand where you are as well on this journey, and if this is a soul journey for you to help heal yourself, take it in for what it is and find this happiness for yourself and then return home. But I feel like that there's chaos there that is causing disruption that has made your situation that way. It's there for a reason, my dear. So take the lesson for what it is. Be willing to use the sword where you need to. It's there for a reason, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I definitely appreciate it. I hope that was beneficial. All right. Like, hopefully my stream is still up. All right. My computer had a freak out moment, but we got to figure it out. All right. All right. If anyone's interested in becoming a member today, it is $8.99 a month. It does come with 2 shows a week. So 8 shows a month. Thank you for all the reactions that we're getting today. A lot of support today. Thank you for all the donations, everybody. Thank you for everybody that has tuned in for this morning live and for today as well. It's much appreciated. We will be live for just a few more minutes here, about 20 minutes or so. So we'll be here to take a few more donations. And then I'll be back live tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. My schedule is posted on the channel, so if you're curious about what the week is going to look like, it will be listed on there. So yeah, so this is good. Capricorn, Aquarius. I have a thing with Capricorns. Either Capricorns really like me or they really dislike me. There's no middle ground. There's no gray area. I have some Capricorns that think I'm just great. And the other Capricorns are just like, why are you talking to me? And I'll be like, oh, my bad. But that's my Libra Scorpio. I just kind of go, well, then, never mind. I'm going to be cool in this corner with my little hat. You know, that's what happens. And we're 5 super chats away. Thank you for the likes, everybody, as well. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. I definitely appreciate it. We are 5 away from the goal on super chat. So we are 5 away from the goal on super chat. That would be fantastic if we reach that goal. That would be cool. Yes, private readings are available. Aries spiritual guidance. Just paid. Boom. Look at you. Was that easier? Me making it. I feel like that's made things easier to put that as a part of my shop. Thank you, Aries, for your donation. Much appreciated. Last call on readings. Last call. Thank you, everybody that has tuned in today. Everybody that has put a like. Everybody that has just come in and donated and supported the channel. Whether you did a reaction, you just came to say hello, you dropped a like, or that you just sat and viewed. I appreciate all of that. No, yeah, you take your time. You take your time, Aries. I'm here. We'll get you answered when you are ready, okay? No pressure. But yeah, just thank you, everybody, for your support. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And I would love to have you about Aries. I would love to have you a part of the membership program. It would be great to have you back if you're interested. The membership program that is there is here to stay. It's not going to shift, not going to go anywhere. And it does come with a channel message. Every member live, we do 2 member live shows a week, and so both of those come with channel messages. If you decide you don't want the channel message, you can turn it into a 3rd question. So it is it really pays for itself in the first week you sign up. So yeah, I would love to have you. All right. We would love to have you, my dear. Do you want your question on the screen or off the screen, my dear? We would love to have you. We would love to have you. A part of Lion's Pride. Would love to have you. I can have it off the screen, all right. And let me see real quick here. And if you would like to, Aries, sounds good. We would love to have you. Okay, let's check out your question here. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, my darling. Okay. So, Spirit for Aries spiritual guidance. Will they be able to get caught up with their mortgage around the time of their forbearance ends coming in January? If not, will they be able to avoid foreclosure by seeking options through my mortgage lender, like a partial claim? Okay, let's find out for Aries. Finance, Spirit, finance. Will Aries be able to get caught up with their mortgage? When I said caught Caught up, I asked for finance. I said caught up. That's what flipped out. Ace of Pentacles, first card flying out. Having no problems. There it is coming through. Will they be able to get caught up by January? Would love to have you, my dear. You're getting another yes. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Like, oh, let's moonwalk. Let's moonwalk. Let's get this going. Four of Wands, that is home, that is success. That's 1111. That's a wish fulfillment, my dear. That you're keeping your home. You're keeping your home. It's going to work out. Three of Pentacles. I feel like that they're going to be able to work with you here. I see this moving into a positive direction. I'm not seeing anything negative. We have the Three of Wands. You know, time is on your side. This is looking really good. I feel like you defending where you want to go, Page of Swords. You just leave that communication open of what your wants and needs are. You got the King of Cups. You have people that are willing to help. Just let them know what you need, and they'll work out. It's going to work out from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, King of Swords. It's like the two kings. It's like stand in your power. Just know that everything's going to be okay, and you're going to be able to work this out. Two of Wands. I feel like that if you don't have it paid off by January, I feel like that there is like a partial payment that is going to be available. I feel like that this is a situation that's going to work out, because I'm seeing two people helping you and giving you two options as well. But peace. Four Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Swords in reverse. We do have the Emperor. Let's take control, and we have the Magician. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. Love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. Send all that positive energy to Aries spiritual guidance. So meant to be, and so it is. Have you keep your home and have everything work out. You are so welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation when you're even going through a difficult time. I appreciate you, Aries. Thank you, my dear. It's so great to see everybody returning and hanging out, and for everyone that's new that just found me today, I appreciate you all. You're a blessing. Thank you so much, beautiful. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. I look forward to being part of the family again. Would love to have you. We have shifted to the Lions, so we're Lions Pride. So would love to have you a part of the Pride. Because I have shifted and I have changed. And so my guide is now a lion. His name is Maverick. And Cat Lady, my PayPal, I would ask not to use that PayPal. I appreciate it. At Lions Pride. But yes, I'm not using that that PayPal anymore. You're fine. You're fine. It's adjustments. It's adjustments. So it's something new and different. Okay. Let's see. I'm a Leo rising, so hell yes. Thank you for that donation, Cat Lady. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. And you are verified. So I'm ready for your question whenever you're ready, my dear. And I see 555. So everyone that's in here, massive change and abundance is coming your way. So claim that energy and vibration. Anything that you are dealing with where you need a shift in energy, anyone that is watching right now, you can claim this energy. As I have seen it is the 555. So the changes that you need to make, things that need to shift, the abundance that you need in your life, The love that you're looking for in your life is coming your way. All right. And Cat Lady, do you want your question on the screen or off the screen? Let me know. Like, claim that energy. Claim it, claim it. I've been seeing angel numbers all day. All day. They have just been coming to me just rapidly. So it's just like I feel like I'm supposed to speak it to everybody. Pass it on when I see it. Off, you got it. All right, for Cat Lady, can you please see when I will meet my next person for a serious relationship, a good person, all right? Not someone that you need them to go see therapy first before they come to you. Yeah, let's see. For Cat Lady, when will they meet their next person, a good person? That's going to come into their life and fulfill their heart. When? All right, you have the Hierophant, my dear. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, you go help yourself, go get yourself straight, and then come back and talk to me. Like, that's a situation. So we have the Hierophant. So this is giving me Taurus vibes. Okay, so I feel like that you will actually meet your person May of 2026 is what I am getting here. I do feel like they're a good person. You do have the Seven of Wands, so they're approachable. You have the High Priestess. This is your counterpart. So you are meant to meet. We have the Devil in reverse. So you almost have that toxicity. We're almost right here. We're not claiming that. We're claiming this energy. So yeah, with the Devil in reverse, they do have a Capricorn moon. So they are a Taurus with a Capricorn moon. But man, they care. A lot of major arcana. Like, this is a destined connection. This is a new connection. And I feel like that you all are going to cross paths when the time is right. But I am seeing May 2026. Okay, so we do have the Queen of Swords here and the Six of Pentacles. They're very loving, compassionate individual that will stand up for you. You also have the Lovers as well. This is your soulmate. This is your person. And they're going to be a good person. They're a happy person. Ace of Wands, the passion. The passion that is here. The connection. The connection here. Not even so much a passion. It's just the connection that leads to the passion. And there's just so much love and positivity flowing into this here. That they want to understand you. They want to care for you. They want to show you the love that you deserve. They want to show you the happiness that you have deserved. What you have been deprived of, they want to add to your life. They don't want to take from you. They want to give you the things that you have been waiting for. What you have put out to the universe, that they're getting ready to give that back. Okay, you do have the Nine of Pentacles here. So independence is important to them as well. I feel like that this is something that they don't feel like that they have to be overly independent, but I feel like that they have just been in charge in their life here. So let me see what else we get. Anything else can we get? We know they're a Taurus with Capricorn. What else could you tell me? I am seeing someone that is 5'10". Brown hair, brown eyes. They are olive tone. They currently are on a little bit of a heavier side. But it's still attractive. It looks good on them. They are clean shaven at this time, but sometimes they do have a beard that is trimmed. They do have a radiant smile. AM is significant here. Either their first name starts with A, their last name starts with M, or it's reversed. Interesting. They do work in law enforcement. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. They do work in law enforcement. So this is like the protector energy that I'm getting within this connection. That's why it's important to them. But you are counterparts. We have the Hierophant with the High Priestess. We're looking at May 2026. What would be interesting is that if you drive and you got pulled over and you saw them, you're like, if you get pulled over, you'll be like, I'm waiting, and you're looking, we're like, what does your officer, what does your name start with? A, you see an officer, you're like, I'm gonna speed up a little bit, just do 10 over, just enough to get them to pull you over, and just be like, nope, you're not him. Like, just see that, you're like, man, I'm meeting a police officer, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, you're gonna find me. Cat lady, that's what I have for you, my darling. Thank you so much. At this time, donations are now closed. Thank you, everybody that has tuned in today. Thank you for the donations, your support. I definitely appreciate it. Cat lady would love to see you as a member. It would be great to have you as a member. If you decided to join, there is that join button for you. We do 2 member live streams a week, on Wednesday at 10 a.m., Friday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It does come with 2 questions and a channeled message, or you can convert it to another question. So 6 questions a week it comes with. So it pays for itself in its first week. So definitely check it out. And let me find my banner. So yeah, it's like, check it out. All right. Donations closed. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for the reactions. Thank you, everybody that has supported the stream today, and everyone that has joined that are new subscribers. Love you. I love you, Ram. I love you. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in with Lion's Eye Tarot. I'm Elizabeth. Take care. Lion's kisses. Bye, everybody.